Next, I want to give you a puzzle question I mentioned the last time. A chessboard puzzle question. Remember last time I mentioned there is a very interesting puzzle question related to what we learned last time. Yeah, the invariant concept last time. Yeah, here I found it. So let me give this question to you. You can think about it. Give it a chessboard like this. This is a chessboard, but this chessboard is different from our normal chessboard. Which part is different? The chessboard has two corner squares cut off. Look at it, this corner square and also this corner square. These two cut off. The upper left corner and the lower right corner. These two squares are cut off. Okay? Yeah. After that, then we want to use dominoes. Yeah, you know dominoes, right? This rectangle. But one domino can cover two adjacent squares on the chessboard. Two adjacent squares on chessboard. It could be, you can use it to cover vertical or horizontal, You can choose different ways to cover the squares in a chessboard. Okay, yep. Now the question, what do we want to do? We want to use dominoes to cover this chessboard with two corners cut off. Okay, all right. Is it possible to use 31 dominoes to cover? Yeah, because the total there are 64 squares. After we cut off two squares, we only have 62 squares, right? Yeah. Each domino covers two of the squares. So the question, is it possible to use 31 dominoes to cover this chessboard without overlapping? Yeah, you cannot use, because if you have overlapping, you cannot cover the whole chessboard, right? Yeah. So we want to see if it's possible. Yeah. If it's possible, then you need to show me how to cover it. If it's impossible, you need to explain to me why it is not possible. Okay, yeah. So this question, try to answer this question, But here, I just give you the goal of, the reason I give you this question. Use the invariant concept. Actually, the reason I choose this question, I want to show you the power of the invariant method. Yeah. So my goal here, I want to show the power of the invariant method. Very powerful. Okay? Yeah. Because if you do not use this concept or this method, it could be very hard to solve this puzzle. Very hard. Okay? You can try, very hard. But if you can discover, you need to discover, because this invariant is hidden. It's not easy to discover. You need to really pay some effort to discover the hidden invariant. Then you apply this invariant quantity, then you can answer this puzzle question easily. After you discover it, the answer should be very easy. That's the goal of this puzzle question. Okay? Yeah? Think about it. Yeah. Because you can see another reason, we rely on some advanced concept. Here, I treat this invariant concept as an advanced concept. Okay. We rely on some advanced concept because here, this chessboard, pretty complicated. If you really try to use dominoes to cover, you can imagine how many possibilities. There are a large number of different ways to cover this chessboard, right? You cannot exhaust it, right? Nobody can exhaust it, Yeah. So you keep trying and keep failing. Yeah. So after a few times, failure testing, so you may think about if it is possible. If it is, it could be impossible. It could be. But you cannot explain why it is impossible. It's hard to explain why it is impossible. Okay? So you will get a situation. It is very hard to see why it is impossible. Yeah. All right? So you get to that situation. Then this invariant concept. You need to discover some invariant quantity buried inside somewhere. Okay? Seems possible. You can try. Rotate. Yes. Yeah. At the beginning, it looks possible, right? It looks possible. We can try. Yeah. But think about if you fails 10 times, think about if you fails 10 something times, you may wonder it may not be possible. It may not be possible. Yeah. Think about that. Yeah. At the beginning, you may feel so easy. I just use dominoes, move in some order, here, there, you can try. Try. When you try 10 times, here, let me just say 10 times, then you will feel enough is enough. Okay? Yeah. You don't want to try anymore. Yeah. But then you may like to think about if it is possible. All right? Yeah. Yeah. It's an interesting one. Yeah. But you can try to answer this question first. Yeah. At some time, I will give you the answer. I will explain. Okay.